Hello, South Florida. Welcome to the Casting Couch, the show that gives the hidden talent in South Florida exposure. I'm your host, Jordan Diaz, and on today's show, we're going to be interviewing Mr. Marcell Black and theater technician Apon Nichols. Stay tuned.
It's a soul flow thing. Shot in beautiful Miami, the Casting Couch is the perfect backdrop. The Casting Couch is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. What makes the Casting Couch unique is that it's totally interactive. Social media driven. Tweet us and like us on Facebook at Casting Couch TV. You can also watch past and current episodes by logging on to thecastingcouchtv.com. Casting Couch TV, uncovering South Florida's hidden talent. APAC, the African American Performing Arts Community Theater, has produced powerful and thought-provoking plays and musicals in South Florida since 2001. This not-for-profit theater company encouraged seasoned as well as amateur actors to audition for future productions. Please visit APAC at www.apac.com for more details. APAC, building better communities through theater. In 2004, the Casting Couch was introduced as a live Sunday night event that showcased national and international talent. Although the show was geared towards individuals establishing a performing arts community, Casting Couch has evolved to be a show about hidden talent in South Florida. In 2012, the idea of the Casting Couch was revisited with vigor. Slightly tweaked, the Casting Couch TV show focused primarily on the entertainment industry as it pertained to South Florida. Shot in beautiful Miami, this show is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. Although the main premise is focused on entertainment, the show will discuss social issues that affect Miami society.
Welcome back to the Casting Couch. Our first guest today has graced the stages of South Florida, done a bunch of independent films, so please help me welcome Mr. Marcell Black. Marcell!
Yes, yes, yes.
How you doing, bud?
Very good, very good.
Good to have you on the couch. Come on, let's take a seat.
Let's do it. Just enjoy me some free orange juice. Gotta love that.
Love orange juice. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. So tell the audience about a little bit about yourself, who may be unfamiliar with your work and what you've been doing as of late. What you do?
My name is Marcell, and I'm an actor. I'm trying to get out there, show myself, give what I got to the world. Right now, I'm on like the local scene right now, and I love it. Mm-hmm. You know, if I get bigger, if I get nationally, doing work and stuff like that, that's fine. But if it stays local, I'm good with that too, because I'm doing what I love. You know?
And that's what matters. You know, most people tell actors, you know, don't get into acting unless you love it, because it's an all-consuming thing. And I very respect people who just are not in this business just for the money, for the fame, and, you know, everything else that comes along with it. So it's very important to do it because you love it.
That's really big right there. Like a lot of my friends and stuff, like, you know, whenever you get a gig or something, you tell your friends like what's going on, and they would tell me like about how much,
Right.
how much or how little they're getting paid, or how it's going to look on their resume. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, that's not what it's about. If that's what it's about, then you don't need to be here. Because I actually feel like when I get a job, and if I get paid, I've rarely ever gotten paid for what I do.
Right.
But if I get paid, I feel like I'm stealing. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel I would do it for free.
Right.
So I feel like every time you pay me, I feel like I'm stealing, like I'm getting away with something. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
that's
Yeah.
how I feel. I think you got to have the attitude if you want to go far, because you got a lot of rejection coming on in this world.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't be rejected for something that you love.
Yeah. If you can't handle rejection, you might as well leave this business immediately.
Yeah.
So tell us, how long have you been performing?
I want to say my whole life, because I want to say my whole life, but not really.
Uh-huh.
Because like going back to my childhood, I've been like on the school patrol. I've been like the news anchor at
Right.
elementary. So it's all kind of a performance. But acting, I want to say since a good 5 years. So not too long.
Well, I actually understand your point, because, you know, when you are a kid, you're basically role playing.
Yeah.
So most people could technically say they've been acting for quite a long time.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't they? If
Absolutely.
you're role playing, you're playing cowboys or playing aliens. I mean, whatever. It doesn't
That's
matter.
why like a lot of teachings and stuff like that, they actually want you to get back to your kid self, because the kids, they have that innate ability to imagine.
Right.
You know, which is a lot of what acting is.
Right.
You know.
Until you get to high school and you become very self-conscious
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell us, where'd you go to school?
I went to school at New World School of Arts. It's a conservatory in downtown Miami. Really good school. Actually got kicked out of the school.
Are you a bad boy? You a bad boy?
I got kicked out. Well, basically, the thing about going to any acting school is that you have to appease them.
Right.
And I didn't like the fact of me acting for a teacher. You
Oh,
know,
okay.
because you get lost in trying to please somebody when that's not what it's about.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So I kind of gave up on that, and
Mm-hmm.
they sent me packing.
Well, you know what?
So if I make it big, I'm ratting them out.
Yeah, no,
I'm
you
ratting them out.
you just tell on them. Forget that, man. So what made you decide though to pursue acting?
I like to play, man. I like to have fun. You know, I like to have fun. Acting definitely gives me that opportunity. Another thing, probably the biggest reason why I chose acting is because I didn't know what I wanted to be when I was small.
You know what?
I wanted to be so many things. I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a paleontologist, which is like a dinosaur bone collector.
You know,
Really,
doctors, lawyers, they're actors too. And
So I
sometimes-
figure acting will let me be them all in one. You know, let me live 1,000 lives, and you
Wow.
know, that's why I'm here today.
Now
That's
that's
why I'm here today. Casting Couch TV.
No, I agree. You know, and I went through that phase too, where I wanted to be a writer, I wanted to be a film director, I wanted to be all kinds of things, and then it just happened. Being an actor, I can do everything,
Absolutely, bro.
and that's the magic of it. So what to you is more comfortable, when you're performing in the theater, or when you're performing on film?
I feel like I'm sexier in the theater. Definitely sexier in the theater. I'm just playing around.
Well-
I'm just playing.
Theater's live, man.
Actually, I don't really have. I'm not really more comfortable in either, and I really don't have a preference because they both have their good things and their bad. You know, of course, in the theater it's live and you get that adrenaline because
Right.
if you messed up, you've messed up.
Right.
And then like film, you get a lot of opportunities to do what you got to do. But I mean, I love them both. Love them both, man. So
Right. So, in your opinion, what's been probably your most challenging role to date?
challenging role today.
Or do you feel you haven't gotten that one part where you feel, oh, I'm gonna be taken to the next level because this part is that good, that juicy?
Well,
you know what I mean?
You know, I've it's crazy because like I've been challenged. Challenging, I don't really use that word.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
Because I don't really feel like it's a challenge. If you want to do it, you can do it.
Of course.
But I feel like I have been, you know, exerted type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I remember there was this one role. Basically, I played a blind guy.
Okay.
A blind guy, and basically, I don't know, it was some crazy stuff where I was tortured and stuff like that. And like somebody was like torturing me, and like I was physically exhausted. So that's probably like the most I felt after acting. But you know, I loved it. You know, I felt high. You feel high when you're doing what you love.
I agree.
You know?
I agree perfectly, wholeheartedly. I agree. What makes you want to keep staying here in South Florida as a performer? Do you ever want to go to New York, go to LA, or what is making South Florida such a hub for you to stay as a performer?
Well, my people here, of course.
Of course, well, your peeps.
All my family here, you know,
I agree with that.
Mama here, my mama don't want me to go. You know, no matter how big time I be, I gotta stay with mama.
My mama too. I know, I hear you.
But you know, actually, the biggest thing is I feel like a lot of people want to go to LA and New York and stuff like, and I understand it because they have more opportunities, I guess. But for my case, I feel like I'm going to stay here in South Florida because I honestly feel like no matter what you're doing, if you're good at it, no matter where you are, you're going to be found. You're going to be found. As long as you're good at it, you're going to be found no matter what. So I'm going to stick it out in South Florida because I'm happy here. I'm comfortable.
That's good, man. I'm going to stick it out here as long as I can too, bro.
Okay.
So hang on the couch. When we come back, you will meet a true Miami native who is taking the entertainment business by storm. Stay tuned.
It's a soul flow thing. Shot in beautiful Miami, the casting couch is the perfect backdrop. The casting couch is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. What makes the casting couch unique is that it's totally interactive. Social media driven. Tweet us and like us on Facebook at Casting Couch TV. You can also watch past and current episodes by logging on to thecastingcouchtv.com. Casting Couch TV, uncovering South Florida's hidden talent. APAC, the African American Performing Arts Community Theater, has produced powerful and thought-provoking plays and musicals in South Florida since 2001. This not-for-profit theater company encouraged seasoned as well as amateur actors to audition for future productions. Please visit APAC at www.apac.com for more details. APAC, building better communities through theater. In 2004, the Casting Couch was introduced as a live Sunday night event that showcased national and international talent. Although the show was geared towards individuals establishing a performing arts community, Casting Couch has evolved to be a show about hidden talent in South Florida. In 2012, the idea of the Casting Couch was revisited with vigor. Slightly tweaked, the Casting Couch TV show focused primarily on the entertainment industry as it pertained to South Florida. Shot in beautiful Miami, this show is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. Although the main premise is focused on entertainment, the show will discuss social issues that affect Miami society.
Welcome back to the casting couch. Our next guest is Master Theater Technician, Mr. Apon Nichols. Apon.
Good to
How's
see
it
you.
going, buddy?
All right.
Marcell?
Marcell
Black,
All right.
actor.
All right.
So Apon,
Awesome.
good to have you on the couch, man.
Good to be here. How you doing?
And I'm very happy that you're here, because now we get sort of the opposite perspective of Marcell. Because
Right.
you're more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy.
I'm behind the scenes. I'm always hiding, but at the same time, I'm always acting a fool as well.
Oh, no.
So I guess it's paying off for me being in front of the camera. So
So
let's see how it goes.
Tell us a little bit about what you do. I know you're a lighting designer by trade, right?
Yes, I am. Well, before I got into the business, I was a professional dancer.
Oh.
I grew up in the dance world through my mother, Apon Nichols, being the only son that took all techniques of dancing. So through that gave me the desire to learn the production side of the field. So when I got into college, my second passion became lighting. So from there, I started training into theater production. Got into the IATSE Local 500 as an apprentice, and
for people who don't know what that is,
as a theatrical union. Basically, we work on motion pictures, theater, concerts, Broadway shows, things like that nature. So from there, I've been doing theater production and lighting since 1993 and to now. So
crazy.
it's paying off, and hopefully I'll be a nominee for Oscar or something like that. Who knows?
Don't we all, right, Marcell? Don't we always?
Go on the line, buddy.
Right.
A
So
long line of people who want to be Oscar nominees.
we'll see how it goes.
So what? Because you are a lighting designer, but what made you
Yes. decide
to really focus on lighting design over some like set design and costume design and sound design?
Well, when I was performing, I'm always looking at the lighting and seeing how they create the different lighting color schemes, different angles and things like that. So before I started taking school to learn the field, I knew I had a desire of how lighting works.
Right.
That became my passion. So by the time my body started catching up with my age, I'm not gonna throw my age out there, but the bones start aching and everything. So I say, hey, it's time to make a transition. So my professor, who got me into the theatrical production, he was more into lighting than anything else. But taking school, I had to learn everything: the carpentry, the sound, video, rigging. Everything that deals with the production side of doing a show.
Right.
So,
But
I became more, passion towards lighting. So I started doing lighting designing for different local theaters, APAC, M Ensemble, Inner City Children Dance Company, different church events. I started giving back to kids and doing mentor.
That's fantastic. What do you, when you're working with these students in these inner city schools, how do they like take this knowledge that you know and apply it with you, right?
Well, mostly when you're dealing with high school students or kids, you have most of the guys who want to learn but don't want to be a performer. So I just grab them and say, look, I can teach you how to do sound, I can teach you how to do lighting. You could be behind the scenes. It's just as important for the people that's on the stage. So, putting all those things together, that makes a show what, the people would come to see, and explain to them that, look, we're just as important as the artists on stage. We're the one that enhance and make the artists who they are on stage. So
you know what, they always say that an actor is always replaceable. But to find a good lighting designer or a good set designer, you always keep those if you can. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So that's how I give back. I give back to getting to students who don't want to be on stage but want to learn something else behind the scenes. So this is how I instruct them to say, look, we could do this. It's a good career, and you could you could do a lot in this business, you know.
Of course.
If you don't want to be in front of the camera or on the stage.
And because you've also designed lights for television, right? Am I correct? Or?
Yeah. Well, actually, I did a couple of videos as a light bulb operator.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, I did most of the programming. You do have your lighting directors, your key grips, your sound engineers.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of things, I actually did some programming. I worked on a couple of big shows like X Factor,
Wow.
MTV Music Awards, things of that nature, as assistant lighting, assistant audio engineer, things like that. So the ladder I'm still trying to climb up, trying to get up there, but I'm patiently and working hard towards it.
You have any good stories about anybody famous you met on there?
Plenty.
Spill the beans, man.
Yeah, go on. Come on, we want to hear the juicy stuff.
Man, working on MTV Music Awards was interesting. I got a chance to come up to Shakira, and I was the audio assistant.
Did you melt?
So I got to put the body pack on her, and she's shaking the hips. She's like, "Oh, you cute." I was like, "Oh man." I said, "I like that." That was interesting.
Apon Nichols was told he was cute by Shakira.
Woo! So man, got a chance to see Beyonce backstage. I mean, you see all the different artists, but you got to be professional. You got to, can't act like a groupie, even though deep down inside you're like, man, can I take a picture? Can I get an autograph? Can I do something? Show all my homeboys backstage, but
Of course.
So things like that, since we can't get to the big artists, that's what we do is we mess with the PAs, what you call production assistants.
Mm-hmm.
So we tease them and say, look, we get a chance to meet this artist or this celebrity.
Yeah,
and
who did you get to meet today?
While they're running around acting, crazy with their chicken heads cut off, but it's fun. I love it. You can always have fun, enjoy yourself, and make money at the same time.
That's what it's
So,
about.
It's great.
Having fun and always, and at least making a living while you're doing it.
Exactly.
Always fun.
So I love this business, even though I was born and raised to be a performer, which I thought I was, but still being behind the scenes, I still feel like I'm a part of it, and that's my passion, the arts.
That's fantastic,
Yeah.
Apon. Well, thank you guys so much for being on the couch. Mr.
Appreciate it.
Apon Nichols,
It's been
Mr.
great.
Marcell Black. So this is the casting couch, and we'll be right back with you.
It's a soul flow thing. Shot in beautiful Miami, the casting couch is the perfect backdrop. The casting couch is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. What makes the casting couch unique is that it's totally interactive. Social media driven. Tweet us and like us on Facebook at Casting Couch TV. You can also watch past and current episodes by logging on to thecastingcouchtv.com. Casting Couch TV, uncovering South Florida's hidden talent. APAC, the African American Performing Arts Community Theater, has produced powerful and thought-provoking plays and musicals in South Florida since 2001. This not-for-profit theater company encouraged seasoned as well as amateur actors to audition for future productions. Please visit APAC at www.apac.com for more details. APAC, building better communities through theater. In 2004, the Casting Couch was introduced as a live Sunday night event that showcased national and international talent. Although the show was geared towards individuals establishing a performing arts community, Casting Couch has evolved to be a show about hidden talent in South Florida. In 2012, the idea of the Casting Couch was revisited with vigor. Slightly tweaked, the Casting Couch TV show focused primarily on the entertainment industry as it pertained to South Florida. Shot in beautiful Miami, this show is designed to give hidden talent in South Florida exposure. Although the main premise is focused on entertainment, the show will discuss social issues that affect Miami society.
Welcome back to the Casting Couch. I just want to thank you all one more time for coming on the show. Mr. Apon Nichols.
Thanks, man.
Marcell Black.
Thank you, sir.
Join us next week when we'll have film director Justin Robinson.
It's about these cops trying to find a really demented, crazed killer that, really does some crazy, outlandish stuff that you would never think of. And, the whole purpose of it is just to show the real grit of Miami, not the flashiness of South Beach and downtown. We're going to show people what Dade County really is, not what people think Dade County truly is, its perception.
And actors Anthony Roberts and Renee Granado.
I play Detective Harris. Pretty much Detective Harris, he's pretty much a detective for the City of Miami Police. He's, along with Detective Garcia here, searching for the serial killer called the Butcher of Biscayne. So we're trying to find him. We have help from an FBI agent, and things kind of go left a little bit, so it's just pretty exciting. Yeah.
And my character, Garza, he's, it's funny because Anthony wrote that part for me. We met doing a play, Camp Logan. Actually, so was Marcell. He called me up and said, hey, listen, I got a part for you in this web series I'm doing, and I'd love to for you to be a part of it. And I immediately said yes, just because of the camaraderie that we have with each other, and I've worked with him before, and it was one of the best decisions I made because I just love the character.
Stay tuned, and I'll see you later. Peace.